So, go live. We should be, yeah, there we are. We are live on HotMic at least. Hopefully coming up on Twitch soon as well. Welcome everybody. We got five HotMic viewers right now, and we are super excited to be here with you for this game between Cleveland and Seattle for a double debut of Seattle's top 100 prospects, Jared Kelenic, the outfielder, and Logan Gilbert, the starting pitcher. So, I'm Ryan Rudy, joined here with Ethan Fisher, Joseph Silva. We will also be joined shortly by Andrew Horwath, and we are super excited to get it going and see these guys live in action. Big day for Seattle baseball. So we are thinking that sounds like Kelenic's playing left field tonight. Kelenic. I need to make sure I'm saying that right. And obviously Gilbert's starting, so we'll get to see Gilbert first. It's a home game for the Mariners. And I gotta say, if there's a team to debut against, Cleveland's probably one of the better ones this year as a starting pitcher. Yeah, fair enough. Here we go. Yeah, we're up on Twitch too. Perfect. So welcome everyone on HotMic, welcome everyone on Twitch and on YouTube. I don't know if we're up on YouTube yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a tweet fired up for this one so that we can reach the masses. Oh, something got screwed up. Can one of you guys talk? Okay, sounds good. Okay, I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to hear everyone, but let me add a new NDI source just in case. Okay, great. So, working on, oh, I bet that's what it was. Okay, hold on. There we go. Now, should be able to hear everyone. We will see about that. But in the meantime, we are, it looks like about 5 minutes from first pitch. So, oh, yep, there we go. Peyton's got me covered on the tweet. Shout out Peyton for many things. That being just one of them.
What was the scheduled start time for this game?
I believe it's 7:10 Pacific or 7:08 maybe. One of the two.
It's usually 7:10 out here is the first pitch.
Okay. So yeah, we're looking at about 3 minutes. And we will be joined shortly by Andrew Horwath to round out our crew of 4 for this evening. And I've got to get the baseball savant feed up so we can see all these nice Jared Kelenic exit velocities.
That's one thing I don't have up yet. I should get that going here too, on my end. Just so I have it too.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know if we have any polls prepared. Yes, of course we have polls prepared. Again, Peyton is fantastic.
He's on it.
He is. And I got to get this pulled up for myself on the HotMic app. I'm seeing that there was a HotMic update. That's what Matthew says. So I've got to go grab that update. Because the last time I didn't have the update, I missed the first couple of polls, and that ended up costing me a $50 prize.
Rip.
Didn't end up being too bad. All right, so we got 3 people here on Twitch, 6 people out here on HotMic. please, if you're here, welcome to say hi in chat. Let us know you're here. And any questions, any comments, happy to take them, happy to have them. And we're very excited to be here with y'all tonight. So let's get predictions. What are going to be the stat lines for both of the debuters tonight? For Kelenic and for Gilbert, what are we seeing as the stat lines?
All right, for Kelenic, I think it's 0 for 3 with a walk.
Okay.
Oh, that's no
Getting
fun.
a hit tonight.
Okay. Any good outs?
2 for 3 with a double.
2 for 3 with a double. I'll take it.
Okay.
And he's leading off too. I hadn't mentioned that yet, but he is leading off the game. Not the game, but the bottom of the first. We will see him leading off. So front and center for his debut as well. I don't think he leads off the bottom of the first with a home run, but I would not be surprised to see a home run tonight out of him.
I would love a home run from him tonight. Just like come up and immediately start making waves.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely electric. I'm gonna say, I'll say 1 for 3 walk and a solo homer.
Okay.
And
I'm going to throw in a bonus prediction of an outfield assist at home plate.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh.
Not messing around.
All right. Yeah, that'd be super cool. And they've got, Seattle's got quite the outfield now. Kelenic, Lewis in center, and Mitch Haniger in right. That is
Noted not Chicago White Sox Mitch Haniger.
Yeah.
Do not remind me of Mitch Haniger. I'm still getting over what he did on Tuesday to the Dodgers.
Yeah, he's. If you ask Nick Tucker, our good old Mariners guy, he's a stud. So, yeah. And it's interesting. I hadn't been fully aware of Mitch Haniger and how good he is, but yeah, he's been doing it this year.
I'm glad to see he's back and hitting well again, because it's just good to have good baseball in Seattle.
Oh, yeah. And here we've got Gilbert gearing up to go. I did not know Gilbert was that high on flow.
Wow, that's a good cut.
Cleveland going to be no
He's like
hit.
6'6", too, or something.
Oh, is he really?
He's giant. Yeah.
Matthew asks if Cleveland's going to be no-hit for a third time. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Gilbert does not throw a no-hitter tonight.
You think he does a Ross Stripling, though, and takes it into the 7th?
All right.
He has a perfect game going.
Yep. There you go. Okay, so yeah, the Mariners now have quite a position player lineup, really, especially if Evan White gets hitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Julio Rodriguez will certainly be a welcome addition to the lineup as well. I don't know who they have at DH tonight.
Guys, what's up?
Well, I think.
All
Hello?
right, Andrew is here. Let me get you in here.
There he is.
Just in time. X-Flow plus.
I think whoever they have at DH, you'd rather have Rodriguez in the lineup, though.
Oh.
He's still throwing a perfect game.
All right.
Don't say anything.
He's vibing, I'm sorry.
Two fly ball outs, but neither of them were particularly loud outs. They were kind of not too threatening. Yeah, 24 years old, 6'6" for Logan Gilbert. And they are players number 19,988 and 19,989 in MLB history. So I didn't even realize we are that close to the 20,000th player in Major League Baseball history.
Ooh.
Who will be 20,000?
Good question.
Oh gosh.
That is a good question.
Get back to me on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make a great prediction on that right now.
Well, part of me wants to say Torkelson, but I'm like, there's no way there are going to be 100 guys that come up before him.
Matthew just said Carter Kieboom. Carter Kieboom has already debuted, so that's not how that works.
He's been so bad that nothing he's done is counted yet.
I'm gonna say Jackson Kowar. Throw it out.
Okay.
Given the aggressiveness of the Royals in calling up the pitching prospects, and I think Kowar's been doing well this year. I'm not positive about that, but I mean that's just like one of few guys I know that's a threat to be called up this season. But I don't think he'll be called up that soon. That he'll be one of the next 11 players.
Are we live?
We are live, yeah. So there we go. Three fly ball outs for Gilbert in the first.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the
inning.
girlfriend cam too.
Well, you have to. What do they say in Moneyball?
Yeah, all the scouts. Connor Egan says Blake Rutherford is going to be the 2000th, or sorry, the 20,000th
He's the biggest
player.
Blake Rutherford fan ever.
I haven't heard of Blake Rutherford. Give us the rundown, Andrew.
He was the top prospect in the Todd Frazier, Tommy Kahnle, David Robertson deal.
Did you just
For
say
the
Todd
Yankees.
Frazier?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
What a bum.
Well, I would say it's okay.
And with Rutherford, he's a former first-round pick for the Yankees, and he's the type of guy where he's a really good contact bat. He's just never found his power.
Okay.
So he's
All
one
right.
of those type of hitters.
Sure. Yeah, well, you'd hope that the White Sox have already seen all their injuries that they're going to see this year, so that won't be a necessary call-up.
Well, we have Billy Hamilton 4 for 4. We're fine.
Billy Hamilton, the stud. Yeah, who knows? Feel free to drop your bets for who the 20,000th player in MLB history will be, but I'm I know I said Kowar, but I'm not confident enough to put any serious bets on it. That's for sure.
If we're picking guys from our own teams, I'm going Travis Swaggerty.
Okay, I like that pick. Travis Swaggerty, Diamond Digest out of the Park series legend.
Well, the way the Dodgers take care of their pitchers, I'm going Josiah Gray if I have to pick a Dodger.
Okay. Same thing with the Dodgers. I would hope the Dodgers have already run out most of their pitcher injury bad luck this year.
Oh, we do. I don't want to talk about it.
Wow.
I was so bummed. I'm like, okay, this year I want to go and see Dustin May. I have to see Dustin May, and I didn't get the chance.
Killer. All right, we got family cam for Jared Kelenic too. That looks like his brother. He looks an awful lot like Kelenic.
Yeah. Is this the most hyped position player debut since like Bryce Harper? It definitely seems like it.
I think Bryant was probably hyped up about this much.
Yeah.
Get down. Oh. Oh, damn it, he caught it.
Is this a first pitch swinging?
Josh Naylor. God damn it.
Oh, I wonder what's going to happen here. He hasn't stepped in the box yet.
Wow. That's no fun.
First pitch swinging. Put a good...
Come on, we needed a Bartman right there. Come on.
Ooh.
Quite a catch falling into the seats there.
Okay.
Well, so aggressive swing in there, but I like it. He made solid contact.
Yeah, that's what Seager kind of shows. If like you get your first pitch, just go for it, man.
Ooh, really close to dropping it out of his glove too. We're still waiting. My Savant is still waiting on the batted ball data for that. I don't know if they show it if it's I guess it was a foul ball, but who knows? Here's the man himself, Mitch Haniger.
Future White Sox. Or White Sox.
We'll have to see about that one. All right, so and Zach Plesac on the mound, who's also a pretty solid starting pitcher. We may have a good starting pitcher duel here for us tonight. Matthew says,
Yeah, I was saying this was going to be a quick one today.
could be. Those of us on Central and Eastern time are certainly hoping so.
Oh yeah, we need a Mark Burley right here.
Steven Fuentes is going to be the 20,000th player, says Matthew. I am not familiar with Steven Fuentes. This is just going to be everyone throwing out prospects that are like AAA level, but not that good.
Yeah.
So nobody that's not a fan of their team is going to know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Watch him be right, though.
I'll say Jake Berger.
Jake Berger, all right.
He's been hitting a lot of home runs
Oh,
and
leaderboard
doubles
update. I
in
had
AAA so far.
I didn't answer the first question, I guess. Who will win this ball game? The Mariners are going to win it. Oh, I can't answer that anymore. It started already. Same with first boom saw. Oh, I missed out on so many of these questions.
No.
Yes, a starting pitcher will have the win, I think. Oh man. Man, I can't answer any of the questions now except one. Oh. This is a Mickey Mouse win for Matthew if he gets it. That's all I'm saying. All right, so Kelenic and Haniger went down pretty quickly. And
What was the exit velocity on Kelnic's lineout?
I'm still not seeing it.
It was
I got it.
it was 78.
Oh, okay.
78.
So it
78.
wasn't
Okay.
that solid contact. So we'll have to wait and see for some more plate appearances. Then from Kelenic later in the game. Fuentes was up for a week when Soto was on the IL. Okay, at this point, I'm just assuming that any player Matthew says has already debuted because the two he said are going to be the 20,000th player have both already debuted.
It says he was called up, but he didn't play.
Oh, he didn't play. Okay, didn't get in the game.
Okay.
Fair.
He can have.
He
this
came
one.
up when Soto was on the IL, so I hope that he doesn't have to come up again. Okay, yeah, he didn't.
Now
debut.
he's mad.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, you don't.
I'm surprised that Kyle Seager's still a Mariner after all these
Oh, he's a
years, and
pitcher?
they've had a lot of.
Oh my
down
goodness,
years.
this has been a roller coaster for me. Wait, so he came up when Soto was on the IL, but he's a pitcher.
Okay.
Okay, never mind then. So yeah, okay, fair bet. I respect it then, Matthew. You left me without a lot of context that would have helped me understand your pick. But I respect the pick. Ooh. Is that Jake Bauers at first tonight for Cleveland? Okay. I don't know if they showed Cleveland's defensive alignment. I might have missed it.
Well, they just showed the Mariners lineup, so I think they're going to show it if Seager gets on.
Mm-hmm. This is my, and I think I've mentioned this before, but this is my, like, crazy, only ever happened in OOTP story, was I played in OOTP 20, I played a franchise as the Royals, and I traded Adalberto Mondesi to Cleveland, and I got Jake Bauers in return, and Jake Bauers won an MVP for me.
See, whenever I play
There it is.
OOTP, it's just Bellinger that wins every MVP.
Yeah.
Bellinger and Guerrero.
Well, and see, that's what... So our current OOTP franchise that has been on hold for like 3 months because this semester kicks my ass, we just traded for Bellinger as the Pirates. we actually... Early on, we traded with Seattle and got Kelenic, and then we just traded Kelenic for Bellinger. And so we're mid-2023 right now, I think. And I guess that's a spoiler because...
pull that off the Pirates.
Yeah. I guess that's a spoiler because that episode hasn't actually been released because, again, haven't been on top of my video editing game, but... Okay, so we have our first base runner of the night. And that means our first Kyle Lewis of the night. Oh, and we're apparently Dave Sims is not on the Mariners broadcast for this game. It's a letdown.
And you hope Kyle Lewis could turn it around sooner.
It's
rather-
Angel Hernandez at first base.
Oh,
No.
man.
Oh,
Don't
no.
say
No,
that name.
call it off.
Don't say that name. He was with the Royals for 2 series on a homestand. Absolute nightmare.
When he was behind the plate for one of the Dodger games, I was just like, God.
Umpires
Electronic
start
strike
being held
zone,
accountable.
please.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, and the worst. And then there were runners on base, so there was a runner going from second to third while this was happening. Angel Hernandez called this ball caught instead of dropped, so the third base coach saw the call as out and told the runner like stop or whatever, and it was just absolutely a nightmare.
See, with his ability to determine catches, can we move him over to the NFL?
Yeah. No, I think he's had his time. I'm sure he's done fine in his life. I don't think I really don't think he needs this MLB job anymore, if you ask me.
Gotta get qualified for a good pension.
Yeah. No kidding. Scott says I'm looking cute. Thanks, Scott. Love you as always. Few more people getting in here now. Diamondbacks people. Not Diamondbacks people, sorry. Diamond Digest people. I just saw news about a Diamondbacks person, so I said Diamondbacks. But, yeah. So the Diamondbacks, too, while I just unintentionally brought it up, Zach Gallen just went down for Tommy John surgery, I believe. Sounds like.
Did
Was it
Dr.
Tommy
Al
John?
say Tommy John? Did Dr. Al say Tommy John?
Dr. Al did say Tommy John for Zach Gallen. We don't know for sure yet, but now we've got news that another one of their top prospects, Corbin Carroll, is going to miss the season with shoulder surgery.
Oh, really? That's terrible.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, totally brutal. And that I mean they've got a pretty good system over there, really.
A lot of good outfielders.
Yeah.
Alec Thomas, Christian Robinson.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm really excited for Alec Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm already getting roasted for that slip of the tongue.
Well, to be fair, they're playing the Marlins, so even as a D-backs fan, I would tune in and watch Kelenic tonight.
Yeah. Although if Gallen were still playing, you'd get both sides of that Zach Gallen Jazz Chisholm trade, which I think honestly will continue to be a very interesting trade in terms of, two teams that really just did a positional swap of good prospects, high level.
Yeah.
And I think just because of the teams that were involved, it slipped a lot of people didn't necessarily have it on their radars either.
Do you guys know what team drafted Zach Gallen? It's a trick question.
Was it the
I'm
Cardinals?
guessing not.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why I know that.
What trade sent him to Miami then?
That was the Ozuna trade.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Sandy Alcantara was in that trade too.
Yeah. He's a really underrated pitcher.
Wow. Crazy that the Marlins
What a
got
haul.
those two. I mean, you consider Gallen now, you can say they got Chisholm basically, but it's crazy that they got that much more for Ozuna than they ultimately are going to end up with for Christian Yelich.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaks to the uncertainty of prospects. But
And I think just how hastily that Yelich trade was thrown together.
Sure. But it's kind of crazy that the oh, I totally lost my train of thought there. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy then that the Marlins gave up all of Zach Gallen, Sandy Alcantara, and also Randy Arozarena in trades now at this point.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that was a different trade though, right?
Yeah. Arozarena was to the Rays. That was the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. 'Cause he was
Libertor
with them in
trade.
Was that the
2019.
Libertor trade? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the time, it seemed like a Rosarena was kind of a throw-in because they were really getting Martinez.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Don't say
That
that
is
name to me.
unfortunate.
Don't say that name around me, a Cubs fan.
What a shame.
I don't remember who the Cubs gave up for Jose Martinez, but clearly it was too much. Yeah, so 2 walks for the Mariners there, and they couldn't get anything out of it. But here we get another inning of work for Gilbert. We'll have to see if he starts missing bats, because 3 fly ball outs is not the most promising first inning you could ever ask for. Although, to be fair, those are probably the only 3 major league hitters in Cleveland's lineup. So,
Is Seattle still playing like a pitcher's park?
I couldn't tell you, actually.
It used to be one of those where it's like, oh, Seattle's a pitcher's park. You know, it's like with San Francisco and Pittsburgh, you know, on that type of level.
I think it's still the same place. They just changed the name, I think.
Yeah, because as long as you have like that thick marine air, it's always going to be a pitcher's park.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, it's interesting because apparently, and I'm no expert on this, but apparently humidity actually makes it more hitter-friendly environment. Because if the air is humid, then water vapor is less dense than other gases that would otherwise be in the air.
See, I always thought it was the other way around. Because
we've had apologies. We've had OBS Studio disconnect briefly a couple times, so if we've cut out once or twice, bear with us. But we've got 8 people with us on HotMic, 7 people with us on Twitch. Welcome everyone. We're glad to have you here. Super excited.
Oh boy, and that's it deep. Gone.
We got a swing and a drive.
There's a swing and a drive.
I don't have the boom sauce graphics ready. Peyton's gonna be mad at me because he sent them to me and I didn't have them. Oh wait, I totally do. I still have the Cleveland from the cursed 3-inning stream we had last night. But yeah, there's a swing and a drive, and we've got our first run of the game. And Gilbert has not had all 4 batters he's faced now. Or no, Reyes was the 5th batter. Sorry. I didn't see what the first out of the inning was, but at least 4 out of 5.
Wow.
A flyout. So all 5 batters he's faced so
Kelenic.
far have been fly balls. And that was
Scott said, "Let me do the home run call."
Yeah. Sorry, Scott. If I weren't behind, it would be a little easier. But yeah, there's the Cleveland boom sauce, and we've got our first run. Which solo home run, not the end of the world for Gilbert for sure. But certainly he's not gonna be able to survive with every single batter hitting a fly ball.
Especially because he's leaving everything up in the zone. You know,
Yeah.
You can't get away with that, especially when you don't have elite velocity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now that we've had the boom sauce, I'm lucky to have had the graphic already loaded up. I've got to be prepared for for any case of a Seattle boom sauce that might happen.
Kelenic boom sauce.
Imagine if Coors Field had humidity and elevation. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so I haven't been watching the game super closely, but has Kelenic, or sorry, has Gilbert even gotten a swing and miss so far?
It
I don't think
doesn't
he
look
has.
like it.
He had one.
One swing and miss.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's throwing the ball like 95 to 96. It's going to be interesting to see what his fastball spins register on StatCast.
Sure, yeah. I've got to I'm going to look and see. I don't even know what type of pitcher he is, but
His fastball is rated the highest if you look at basically any prospect site.
okay. Yeah, 60 grade fastball, 50 slider, 50 curveball, 55 changeup. So, okay. Yeah, he's had pretty good strikeout numbers. Really, it looks like it's come down to just he's done pretty well with walks, and he's also limited home runs so far, which obviously he has not particularly limited home runs this evening yet, with even just one allowed, but yeah, he's pounding the zone. He had a 5K to walk ratio in the minors. Yep. Scott's on top of it.
Gilbert's actually from Stetson University, the same university as Corey Kluber and Jacob deGrom.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's quite a pedigree. For
That's
that,
what, 4 Cy Youngs combined for those two.
Yeah, well, and deGrom played shortstop there, no?
Yeah.
So go to Stenson instead of Vanderbilt if you want to be a good big league pitcher now.
Yeah, apparently. That's your if you don't get recruited by Vanderbilt, Stetson's your backup. I've got to say it messed with me in both the Royals and the Cubs series against Cleveland that they have 2 Ramirez's in their lineup.
Pirates legend Harold Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Here's Jake Bowers, which Jake Bowers is mostly big power is his thing, right? Am I remembering that right?
You know, I was taking a look at StatCast before the game, and Jake Bowers is the 6th most unlucky hitter this season by xWOBA.
Wow.
Yeah. And Cesar Hernandez is also 8th on the Indians.
Oh, sheesh. Okay.
Yeah.
Cleveland has won 8 of their last 9 games. I don't want to talk about who they played in that span, by the way.
The Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, the Royals are about in
11
the
straight?
Pirates territory now, aren't they?
Yeah, 11 straight.
Oh, boy.
I am perfectly fine saying that I didn't notice the game started that early today, and I didn't watch it.
Did Nightingale get you guys too?
Maybe. I'm not positive about that one, actually. But, yeah, just an absolutely brutal stretch. I think really half of it has been the bullpen getting a little more exposed. The bullpen looked pretty good early, but 37-year-old Wade Davis, or however old he is, and 36-year-old Greg Holland were never going to hold up all season.
I was hoping they were going to sign Calvin Herrera.
I know, that would have been great.
Have a reunion.
Yeah, no, that would have been the best. Royals Twitter would have loved it too. But yeah, and I hate to say it, but Daniel Lynch has been not. I think it was pretty much.
He got killed by the White Sox.
He's
in the first inning.
He's been killed by everyone so far.
Here's another run.
Against the shift. Love to see it.
Ooh, yeah, that'll plate one.
Yep.
No shortage of. Has every single batter has put a ball in play so far? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott, you got to cool it a little bit because I saw that the Cubs are facing Tarek Skubal tomorrow, and he's like 0-5 with a 5.5 ERA. So you can't talk too much about Daniel Lynch.
He's been a disaster.
So far.
Aren't the Tigers ahead of the Twins in the AL Central now?
I believe they are. Yeah.
That's wild.
Did I read correctly today that the Twins are 12-12 in 9-inning games, and their record is 12-23 this year?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is something.
Yeah, I think I heard that on a podcast.
That is something else.
And this was the year, Byron Buxton finally put it all together, so it's unfortunate.
Oh, whoops.
But I love to see it,
Yeah, no
Sox
complaints from fellow AL Central.
I love the memes where they take out the win in Twins. I love that.
The T's.
Yeah. T and S. Yeah. Love that.
As a Dodgers fan, I used to complain a lot about like our playoff utility. Thank God I'm not a Twins fan. I would have given up on baseball by now.
No kidding. Having not won a playoff game in 17 years now. Oh, Peyton, I already saw that tweet. You didn't have to send it again. I can't do a HotMic stream without just getting brutalized for my fandoms. I gotta say.
Well, at least you're not a Pirates fan.
Fair enough, I suppose. Well, see, the issue is like nobody else likes Scott. Oh my gosh. The issue is nobody else likes the Royals. So every turn I get brutalized for it. Yeah, I brought it on myself. Yeah. Wait until Mondesi finally comes back and terrorizes the league.
Is there a timetable for his return?
He is now working out at the team's complex in Arizona. So hopefully getting there. Which, 10-day IL to open the season with an oblique issue, I was hoping would not turn into, is there a timetable for his return as of May 13th? But it happens. Yeah, Mondesi isn't good. We'll see about that, bud.
I think it'll only be fair if you tell him that Spencer Turnbull isn't good.
I don't know.
Glorified Wilmer Defoe. Oh, that's awful.
I don't have. I can't say right now after what he did to my team today that that Turnbull isn't good. Unfortunately. So I know, Joseph, you pulled up the YouTube earlier, but let's make sure we're monitoring all three of HotMic, Twitch, and YouTube chats. So I've got HotMic, and I'm generally checking Twitch, but just so we stay on top of everything and don't miss any interactions that we might be having.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and again, feel free to hit us with any questions. Glad to have the interactions with HotMic chat. Well, I'm sure you guys are glad to have the interactions with HotMic chat. I'm not particularly enjoying it right now, but
now I'm sure the phrase Mickey Mouse ring has been dropped every time I bring up the Dodgers. So.
Hey, I mean, you're talking to a Royals fan, so 2015 certainly would be probably the next World Series before that people would turn to as a ring that was not particularly deserved.
Why do you say that?
Oh,
Mets?
well, people just would think that the Royals were not actually the best team that year, but
because the Pirates were the best team.
The Blue Jays were the best team.
The Blue Jays, man.
That was like one of the most exciting teams I've ever watched. The 2015 Blue Jays.
Yeah,
Donaldson, Bautista, Encarnacion.
Yeah. Well, if Bautista could throw, then they might have had a shot. But Or actually, not even. If he, I don't know how his arm was, but if he realized that he should throw to second with or that he should throw home when the ball is hit to him with
Lorenzo Kane
on
one.
the base paths.
Scoring from first.
Electric play. I'm being asked who leads all shortstops in Baseball Reference WAR. I couldn't tell you
right now.
It's not one of my team's shortstops, so I'm walking into some kind of setup at this point.
Yeah. Who's asking? Because that probably
Jobo21706 in Twitch. I don't actually know who that is.
Let me think about it.
Tim Anderson.
Attaboy.
Trey Turner, maybe? Is it Anderson?
It might be Tim Anderson. He's missed a little bit of time though, so maybe not. But I don't know.
He's only made like one error this year.
Yeah, and I can't
Tim
think
Anderson.
of a shortstop who's running away with it.
Yeah, Tatis has made a ton of errors, so although he's hit a ton of
It's
home
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Oh, it's Joey Boley.
Wow.
It's Joey Boley.
That's
why
wild.
he's asking.
We were just talking about him.
Yeah. Shout out Kiner Falefa.
What a guy.
Most interesting player you've never heard of, by the way. Don't forget Bauer's Mickey Mouse Cy Young, Joseph. We're being told in HotMic.
Yeah, but that was for Cincinnati,
Yeah.
so I'm not that.
Not that pressed about it, sure. He kind of ruined the joke though by getting the Mickey Mouse Cy Young Award shirt. Like,
You even said it in the vlog, right? When he got it,
probably.
that he was picking up his Mouse Cy Young.
Probably. Oh, I changed the inning thing to bottom of the second, right as the bottom of the second ended. As you can tell, I'm very on top of the broadcast here. Oh, and I haven't changed Cleveland's score yet from 1-2.
Yeah, that's flashback.
All right, so yeah, we head to the third inning, and we've got a 2-0 ball game.
Imagine getting the HotMic third inning trivia question wrong.
Oh,
Couldn't be me.
Kyle Seager and Blank are the only two current Mariners to make an All-Star game. Oh. I
don't even remember what I said, but I got it right.
They don't have a lot of veterans on that team.
Yep.
Did
It has
Haniger
to be
make
Haniger
one?
by default then.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Well, Matthew spoiled it in chat.
Boo.
Oh, Scott. Oh, I missed the question from Scott, so I'll hit that in a second. After we finish talking about this question real quick.
Is it like an old reliever past his prime? That's what I'm trying to think. On the Mariners.
Oh, well, there's 4 answer options. There's Kyle Lewis, Yusei Kikuchi, Mitch Haniger, James Paxton are the options.
It's Haniger or Paxton.
Paxton made one.
I don't know why Peyton thought anyone would fall for Kikuchi being on there, or Kyle Lewis, who played his rookie year in a season where there was no All-Star game. But
That's a good point.
I'll go Mitch Haniger.
yep, it is indeed Mitch Haniger. So I got fooled by the James Paxton answer choice, but
Couldn't be me.
Probably wasn't healthy for the All-Star game that year.
yeah, no kidding. Okay, so we got a question from Scott. It's Kelenic Day. Who is our most hyped debuts for our teams in our lifetimes? Any?
That's an easy one for me.
Yeah, I think it's Chris Bryant for the Cubs at least.
For me, it's Michael Kopech, and I went to that game, and it was unbelievable, the atmosphere there.
Yeah, for sure.
There was about 4 or 5 rows of people surrounding the bullpen watching him warm up before the game.
Wow.
It was just electric there. And, right when he had 2 strikes on any hitter, the entire crowd would stand up, like it was a playoff game and start clapping.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was in attendance. The last game that I went to in person was the Cole Tucker debut.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah, which also was Brian Reynolds' debut. They debuted
Oh
on the
wow.
same day.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were actually talking a little
So
bit.
kind of like this.
We were talking a little bit before the game about the best pair of prospects to debut in the same game before Kelenic and Gilbert tonight. And honestly, Cole
That was
Tucker, Brian
probably the
Reynolds
most recent
is
one.
probably the most recent time a pair of prospects debuted like that. Interesting.
Yeah. And Tucker was the more touted prospect,
Yeah.
going into that game.
And now he's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts me so much, but he's really bad.
Yeah, it happens. I'm trying to think for the Royals' perspective.
I know. I'm trying to think too for the Dodgers because
Was it
usually
like-
our big names are called up like in September, so you're not really thinking about it that much.
Yeah, and also when you're in a string of like 8 division titles, the Dodgers aren't exactly clamoring for the next big prospect that's going to save them.
Yeah.
I
I will throw out Walker Buehler's first start
Oh, sure.
as a Dodger
Sure.
because I was there, and that was one of those like, oh man, what has this kid got? And he pitched really well that night.
Okay, yeah. Royals-wise, I'm trying to think because they haven't had a huge prospect debut. I mean, Witt's going to be a huge one, probably the biggest one in a long time.
Yeah. What about Stakis or Hosmer?
Yeah, those were
Those
big
are like
too.
your top prospects.
Those were big too. I wasn't fully tuned in when those guys debuted.
Yeah. And I'm thinking even like Zach Greinke,
Sure.
way back in the
Sure.
day, like 2004-ish.
Yeah.
YouTube saying Julio Urias against the Mets for the Dodgers.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
19 years old.
Yeah, Greinke for Kansas
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
Alex Gordon was probably the biggest one in the last 2 decades for the
Oof.
Royals.
Yeah.
Because even after being drafted, he's like, people are like, this is, as far as like being a really good career Royal, everyone was like, this is the next George Brett. Like, that comparison was absolutely made with Alex Gordon. So that's probably the biggest one in the last however long. And then it's going to be, Bobby Witt's debut is going to be huge. No.
Do you think he's going to get called up this year?
I think so. I think he sees the majors this year, yeah. Well, Matthew, if you want me to talk about Mondesi's debut, he actually had a weird one because he debuted as a pinch runner in the World Series. So that can't really be that hyped up when the team is focused on, winning the World Series.
Yeah.
But yeah. Brady Singer's last year was good too. I watched that one. That was a good debut.
Cool story. I was there for Bryce Harper's debut.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Angeles.
That's a cool one. I don't know what he did in that game, but I'm sure it was exciting.
I think 1 for 3 with the sack fly.
Okay.
Like, I still have the ticket somewhere because we made sure to save them.
Yeah. Well, and as far as a top flight prospect, like performing in your debut, it's hard to match Strasburg's debut for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most exciting debut the Pirates have been a part of, like, ever.
I respect that.
Struck out like 18,000 times just in that game. It's awful.
Yeah. Man.
I'm trying to think of like impressive hitter debuts. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
So it's funny actually when you talk about impressive hitter debuts, the hitter debut that I think of was Starlin Castro's debut with the Cubs because he had 6 RBIs in his MLB debut.
Did he triple that game?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I don't remember.
I could have sworn I heard he tripled or something. I knew about a lot of RBIs.
So apparently he was called up directly from AA. May 7th, 2010. And let's see. He was the first MLB player to debut that was born in the 1990s. That's kind of wild now.
Wow.
First MLB player to drive in 6 runs in his debut, which is a record that still stands, and the 3rd youngest player ever to homer in his first MLB at bat.
Oh.
Well, that's the gold standard right there.
He became the 3rd rookie of the 2010 season to homer in his first MLB at bat, following
There's another home run.
Okay, so yeah,
Notable
another
second
boom sauce.
place
Gilbert.
finisher in the AL MVP vote last year. Jose
noted
Ramirez.
deserving AL MVP last year, Jose Ramirez. So yeah,
Well, if Kelenic
3-1
ends up going
count,
0 for 4, this is
and
going to end up being quite the letdown.
swinging a drive, and going. So there is your second Cleveland boom sauce of the game, and Gilbert really just can't keep the ball out of the air right now. Which
I was surprised that they also called up Gilbert. I thought they would have wanted, these guys to have separate debuts.
yeah, it's certainly an interesting call to do that.
Well, I think you're kind of doing that to pressure off Gilbert with all the attention. Nick, you can just sit back and do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's absolutely fair. It makes well, and I think it goes both ways too, right? There's not too much pressure on either one. Granted, there's going to be tons of pressure on Kelenic either way, but okay. So as I was saying before that, Starlin Castro was the third player in 2010 to debut in his MLB debut, or sorry, to homer in his MLB debut.
Was one
of
J.P. Arancibia?
I don't know. So these are the two that homered before Castro. I don't know who else homered after, but if you can guess the two, and one of them you're probably aware of. The other one, I don't even know who this guy is at this point.
Before Castro in 2010?
Yeah, debuted in 2010, and Castro's debut was May 7th, 2010. So
And they also homered in 2010?
in their first at bat
Okay.
in the majors.
And one's a really good player, I'm assuming.
Sure. I'm fine
That
with
wasn't
calling
very
him a really good
convincing.
player. I don't think you would call him a really good player at this point.
Is it Jason Hayward?
Yes, it's Jason Hayward.
Oh, yes, against the Cubs.
There you go.
Yep. Homered off Zebo. Yeah.
What was the other guy's team?
I would have to look it up. I'm not even gonna. So the other guy only played from 2010 to 2012, and he played for the Twins.
Oh man.
And this home run in his first plate appearance was one of 7 plate appearances that he took in 2010.
Oh, no. I probably heard of the name being a White Sox fan.
I would be surprised. He has 348 career plate appearances.
Oh
Oh,
jeez.
boy.
Were they all with the Twins, or did he play for somebody else?
No, it's looking like he played for someone else. He also played for Oakland for not very long. He had,
Okay, I feel like he
In
has
20
to be a catcher.
in 2012, he had 11 plate appearances with the Twins, and then 13 with Oakland, and then he never played in the majors again. He is a first baseman and second baseman.
Okay.
I don't think it's even worth trying.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no.
It is Luke Hughes.
Never.
Oh,
heard.
And I was so close.
Oh, Luke Hughes, yeah. So I guess like weird trivia there maybe. I don't know. Scar Anthony asks in Twitch chat, Joe, who's gonna win tonight's game?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Cleveland.
Yeah, that's looking like the safe bet now.
That's bold.
I'm hoping for the Kelenic walk-off grand slam.
that'd be crazy.
Eat your heart out, Castro.
Okay, yeah. So Gilbert is Icy Davis 882 says Gilbert is kind of getting rocked. The Mariners have suffered a lot of injuries and needed an arm.
There he goes, first career strikeout.
All right. And and LJ Newsome was placed on the 60-day injured list, so Gilbert filled his spot. So maybe it was kind of a, like, they just needed, it sounds like they just needed Gilbert anyway. But yeah. Matthew wants a leaderboard update. No. And yeah, Evan with the good point that Starlin Castro will very likely get 3,000 career hits if he just stays on a roster long enough to do so somewhere.
He's only, what, like 32?
Yeah, he's not that
It
old.
feels like he has to be like pushing 40, and he's probably like 26 or something.
Right,
Yeah.
well, and as the first player from the 1990s, or born in the 1990s to debut, and he debuted in 2010, so he was 20 at the time of his debut. He's 31 right now.
Yeah, he's 31.
And he's sitting on how many?
1,669 hits.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm not actually, and maybe the shortened 2020 hurt him,
Yeah.
but I'm not actually that confident that he hits 3,000 then.
Yeah, I don't think he will either. Nick Markakis was brought up as another one of those, shocker picks to possibly hit 3,000.
Yeah.
And obviously he retired this year.
Mhm.
But the thing with Castro is I always feel like there's going to be a spot for him, even like on a bad team, just to fill a roster spot.
Well, yeah, he's on the Nationals. No, kind of an Asdrubal Cabrera type almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew says he'll get it in a Nats uni. You really want him on your team for that long? He's gonna be like 46, dude. But yeah, there's certainly, there's been plenty of intrigue to Castro's career, that's for sure.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one to look back on.
Yeah. Starlin Castro noted has more career WAR than Ryan Howard, by the way.
Oh, that's just unfortunate.
That's rough.
He has had a longer career. You can give him that, but the career 97 WRC plus, I don't know. I don't know if I would agree necessarily that he's got too much playing time in his future. I mean, I guess he's really hovering at like a 90 to 100 WRC plus range, which is okay. But yeah.
Does Brandon Inge seriously have more WAR than Ryan Howard?
Yes. Yeah.
Pirates legend Brandon
If you go
Inge.
on Baseball Reference WAR, he does.
That is amazing.
I think Fangraphs.
It's not even close.
I think Fangraphs made an adjustment, so Howard is actually not doing too badly in Fangraphs WAR.
Here comes Kelenic again. He's the last player to debut in the leadoff spot since Cole Tucker.
Since Cole Tucker.
2019.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you,
The
Matthew.
similarities on those two games.
Excuse you, Ethan. Brandon Inge is a Tigers legend, not a Pirates legend, says Scott.
Everybody who plays for the Pirates for like 4 games is a Pirates legend. I'm sorry.
I think Todd Frazier is the ultimate Pirates legend now. You can't.
Oh yeah,
beat
for
that.
sure. Especially with the way he badmouthed the entire Pittsburgh media when he left.
That was a legendary Twitter rant. All right, so
Tough call.
all right. Oh, now it's saying I'm behind. Okay. Oh yeah, they call that a strike. Interesting. So Kelenic actually starting to work the count here. Obviously swung first pitch in his first plate appearance.
Boo.
I was gonna say that's low.
Oh, and he goes down swinging. So the Kelenic 0 for 3 with a walk truthers aren't looking too bad at this point.
That's a club.
Apparently.
Come on.
Whoever's reading Twitch
Yeah, you
chat,
can join
wave
that
to the
one. It's
camera.
right next door to my Kenley Jansen fan club.
Hello, Wolves
Still
fan
waiting for
86.
people to join that one.
Oh, and Joey says in chat that Brandon Inge is actually an A's legend. So today, in arguments you weren't expecting, which team claims Brandon Inge as a legend?
Brandon Inge is one of the most.
Bad that we're
like,
fighting
players
over
I've
Brandon
seen.
Inge.
You guys realize Brandon Inge caught, right?
Oh yeah.
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 Yep.
Insane.
Like Donaldson.
Outfielder. He's like Isaiah Kiner for Leffa, except he can't play shortstop.
Yeah.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, I don't know if you can. Yeah,
He
fair
did play
enough.
shortstop with the Pirates
Probably not well.
for an inning. Played an inning of shortstop.
To be fair, if you're going with the definition of someone as a legend of a team in that they weren't with them for too long, you can't necessarily call him a Tigers legend when he spent 10 years there. Scott says he has a plaque of Brandon Inge in his room to this day and didn't know that Brandon Inge was a catcher. Or that he
For
caught.
his first 3 years, he was exclusively a catcher.
Wow.
Didn't play anywhere else.
That's impressive, actually. I would never have called that. Not that I considered myself very knowledgeable on Brandon Inge.
Who is these days, though?
Yeah.
Scott Bentley, apparently.
Ryan, YouTube wants to know whose jersey are you wearing?
This is a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. Not that, I mean, I don't know how many other Mariners I would have, but got the Griffey there. Whoops. I about pulled my mic all the way off my desk. But yeah. This was when I was in my heyday of buying jerseys off eBay.
See, I was trying to set it up so I can have the webcam in front of my History of Seattle poster, but the way my room's set up, I couldn't do it.
Oh no, I have very much upset Scott because it was a joke that he didn't know Inge was a catcher. Scott, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to misrepresent your Brandon Inge support.
To make up for it, I will concede that you can have Brandon Inge
As a Tigers legend.
as a Tigers legend.
Jacob Nottingham is the legend of all legends. The Mariners need to retire his number. So the only thing I know about Jacob Nottingham was that he was in the lineup for Alec Mills' no-hitter. That is the only thing I know about
I was
Jacob
at
Nottingham.
I was at the Brewers game where he the day he got claimed again by the Brewers, and then he hit 2 home runs
Yeah.
in that game. That 16-4 Dodgers win over the Brewers.
Oh, I forgot we're live on Twitter, too. That's new. So, yeah, hello to anyone that's watching on Twitter. I don't know if that is anyone. But yeah. Welcome to those watching on Twitter as well. So, yeah, we're running on 4 platforms right now. We got plenty of people watching, and we are excited, happy to have you all out here.
I have breaking news as of 32 seconds ago.
Okay.
Todd Frazier's cleared waivers and was outrighted to Indianapolis, so we still have him, apparently.
Ooh.
Yay.
All right.
I smell a reunion with Pittsburgh.
Yippee, I'm excited.
Oh.
Naylor!
Caught at the track. Almost another. So Gilbert has 6 swings and misses at this point, which isn't terrible, but his batted ball events. Let's see. So of the, what's he at? He's 1 out through the 4th right now. So he's made 10 outs, and 9. Oh, sorry. He's made 11 outs?
10.
10.
10
Oh, yeah, 10.
with 2
wait.
strikeouts.
Yeah, 10 outs with 2 strikeouts. Every other out has been in the air. That's crazy. Ethan, WolvesFan86 wants you to buy a Todd Frazier jersey for the memes. Are you going to be funding that, WolvesFan86?
Yeah, if you fund it, I'll do it. I have. I actually spent my own money on a Pirates Derek Lee jersey.
Oh no.
Now that
Oh yeah.
is legendary.
Oh yeah.
I respect the hell out of that.
No, I have everyone beat. I own a Dodgers Manny Machado jersey.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
I have a White Sox Ken Griffey Jr. jersey.
Okay.
That's what
I was really hoping you were going to say Manny Ramirez.
Oh no.
Have you bought the White Sox Albert Pujols jersey yet?
I will.
I'm trying to think. None of my jerseys are that obscure, honestly. The most obscure one I had was I was at a thrift store in Atlanta, and I got a White Sox Michael Jordan jersey, and it was the white, red, and navy alternates. White Sox Michael Jordan for like $12. That's got to be the best thrift store purchase I'll ever make in my life.
Yeah.
I have more breaking news from Jason Mackey. Todd Frazier rejected his assignment to AAA, and he is elected free agency.
Shocker.
So,
And that's it. That's
he's
his
a quitter.
career.
Yeah, he's done.
It's got to be, I would think. He and Albert Pujols can go start hanging out together and I don't know, doing whatever you do when you're not good enough to get a minors
Play
deal
for the
anymore.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Wiping your tears with $100 bills.
Pujols might be doing that. I don't know if Frazier will be doing that.
Albert's Savant page actually looks pretty good. I'm surprised
if you-
that someone's
if
not
you-
going to take a chance.
If you don't make it all the way down to sprint speed.
The first player ever to be in the negative percentile for sprint speed.
Oh my gosh. I
No,
don't
it's
know
like
if-
those family softball games with the older members. You just gotta have someone run for him after he hits the ball.
Right.
I don't know if y'all saw the video of him trying to tag up from first to second the day before he got
Yeah.
released.
Yeah. What was
That's one
that?
of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Oh, man.
I think what we need is him and like Rich Hill to run the bases together.
Get Benji Molina.
Bet you
Get all the Molinas. Just get all
yep,
the Molinas.
all of them.
Victor Martinez.
Yeah. And Miguel Cabrera while we're at it. Even though he wasn't even like that bad. Like Pujols was his own level of bad. Ooh, and Gilbert starting to miss the zone a little bit more, looks like. Uh-oh, Scott. I'm just doing everything apparently to upset Scott. He's mad now at the Miguel Cabrera slander. Oh, yep, the Miguel Cabrera slander was echoed in Twitch chat without me even encouraging it. But yeah. Oh, did Gilbert get he got the strikeout there.
Yeah.
All right.
The Logan Gilbert's first career induced sword.
Yep, there's a sword. Speaking of swords, how about the yesterday's game? Also a Cleveland game. I don't know if y'all saw the. I think it was Eddie Rosario. Like, kind of went around. Well, he did go around, but he kept the bat like close up to his shoulder almost.
And they called it a no swing.
Yeah, and they called it.
Yeah,
a no
that was
swing.
ridiculous.
And you'll never guess who was part of that umpiring crew, even if he wasn't the one making the call.
See, I was just telling my dad, because he was complaining a lot about that. I'm not sure if you were watching the game, that horrible inside strike call on Mookie Betts on Tuesday.
Yeah, I can't
There's
say I
going
was
to be a
watching.
serious auditing of umps in the offseason, because it's been bad.
There had better be. It has been ridiculous this year, and I don't know. I mean, it's possible that it's for some reason receiving more scrutiny now, but it has seemed really, really awful.
The worst call I've ever seen was that Andrew McCutcheon play where they called him out of the base path, and he literally did not take a single step out of the base path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that one, he ran in a straight line and they called him out of the base path. And that's one of like 6 you could bring up from this season that has just been like maybe worse than a call I can remember from last year.
Hasn't like every single Sunday night baseball game like ended on like a really controversial call?
The 2 with the
Feels like
Phillies,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
Alec Boehm.
there was Alec Boehm not touching home plate, and then there was the, what's his face? Was it Rhys Hoskins that homered and then didn't homer?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was wild, by the way. Like literally hitting the top bar and not going out.
How about that? Did you guys see that? Taylor Trammell tonight, who just got demoted, went 4 for 5 with a home run.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
just
shame.
showed it right now.
That was a shame that they sent him down. In order to bring Kelenic up, really.
Well, he had like the worst strikeout rate in all of baseball, surrounded by a bunch of tigers, of course.
Oh no! Oh no!
The
I
poor
think they found a
Tigers.
home for Trammell now. Just the most unwatchable team right there.
Scott asks Andrew, do you remember how slow Victor Martinez was the last 2 years of his career?
So slow. He was like the easiest double play
Yeah.
ever.
And again, Scott's upset for saying it's the worst call that we've ever seen with him in chat.
In the 19th inning.
Oh.
I was
Oh.
like 12 and stayed up and watched the whole game.
Ooh.
Oh. Was that a 0-0 game?
It wasn't scoreless.
Okay.
It was like 4-3 or something.
Okay.
I thought it was 1-1.
It might
There's
have been.
whole baseball bits about it.
I'm just gonna Google Jerry Meals game and it's gonna pop up.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I had a brief cutout for a second there, but we should be back up. Yeah. Okay, was that 3 strikeouts for Gilbert there? I didn't see what the third out was.
Me
I think
neither.
it was.
Okay. So perhaps he's figuring something out as the game progresses.
Nerves getting
2
settled.
strikeouts that inning.
Could be. First 2
Oh,
batters
wait.
were strikeouts. I don't know what the third one was.
It was 3 strikeouts. It was the wild pitch. Harold Ramirez reached first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What are your guys' thoughts on the wild pitch with the John Means no hitter
You know,
last week?
I don't hate it.
I've had a hard time making an opinion, but I think
Yeah.
really it's hard to hate the rule. I think there's an important aspect of the rule, in which case my opinion is then you cannot consider the perfect game anything but a team accomplishment.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the drop third strike, it's one of those rules where pitchers hate it, hitters are fine with it, and to me, it's like when it comes to baseball, it's all about catching the ball.
Yeah.
So it's like if you can't even catch the ball, and I don't care how nasty the pitch is, you got to be able to tag the guy or throw it to first or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
To record
And you have
that.
to be punished too if you like spike one bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, it's interesting. It almost places a limit on how nasty you can get a breaking ball to be. If you think of it that way. I don't know that it's really going to dissuade anyone from putting more break on their breaking ball, but yeah, it certainly seems like it's a necessary rule. You don't want to just go to everything being that's one thing where if you take that rule out, obviously pitch framing is an important aspect of catching right now that could go away, and that's another place where the catcher just becomes less important, which I think you don't want to make too many changes that de-emphasize the importance of the catcher, because the catcher is really important, and I think a lot of people undervalue that and underappreciate it. So, yeah.
Yeah, because we all remember, like, Game 1 of the 2018 NLCS, like, Grandal just could not block anything, and that's basically what caused us to lose that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and, like,
Matthew...
I want appreciation for the fact that, like, hey, it's not a glamorous job, but someone's got to do it.
Matthew with an interesting take. I don't hate the rule, but if it didn't exist and someone suggested it, it would be the dumbest thing ever. See, that's a bold take with all the rule changes that have been suggested and implemented in the last 2 years.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because it's
worst call this year, Dan says in HotMic chat, worst call this year, Brewers interference call at first base. I'd have to agree.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say Conforto.
Yeah. And like, it's amazing that we can list this many. I think we can agree on that. Oh, okay, so we've got Kyle Lewis back up, and this game's, considering it's 4-0, the game's moving at a pretty respectable pace, which when you understand that the runs have pretty much come on homers, it makes sense.
Yeah. A little over an hour, about, I want to say halfway through.
Not quite. We got about an inning and then we're halfway through. So yeah. Kyle Lewis moment incoming? Who knows?
That was a really exciting Kyle Lewis moment.
A walk! Yeah! Kyle Lewis now 0 for 0 with 2 walks. That's value, baby. Where's Laz when you need him to tweet that? He gets on base. Oh my gosh. That's been like my entire timeline for a week and a half now.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I gotta respect Grandal on the whole, but that's been in my entire timeline for a guy that's hitting 130.
The most interesting 130 probably ever.
So I have to say, if his WRC plus gets higher than his batting average,
pick him off.
Oh, they got him.
Wow.
Is that the Kyle Lewis?
That's
moment
the Kyle
you were
Lewis
waiting for,
moment.
Peyton?
No.
Oh, poor Peyton.
I would pay a good amount of money for that NFT, let's be honest.
That was an excellent throw.
Yeah, wow. On the money.
Right on.
Peyton, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it happens. Oh, shoot. I totally lost my train of thought from before that Kyle Lewis moment.
Grandal. I think we were talking about Grandal.
And that's the inning. Oh, yeah. That would be amazing if his WRC plus exceeds his batting average.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder how close he is.
I think I saw today he's like 122 WRC plus, 131 batting average.
Wow.
So if he's like 0 for 2 with 3 walks tomorrow.
Yeah, 130 average, 122 WRC plus.
Okay, yeah. So he's not far. It would take an even more extreme continuation of the already extreme thing he's been doing for that to happen.
Yeah.
But you never know.
His batting average on balls in play is 114.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's ridiculously low.
Babe, wake up. New trivia question. Among both teams, who has the highest barrels per plate appearance rate with minimum 50 batted ball events?
Oh, I already looked that up. I know that one.
So our answer choices are Franmil Reyes, Kyle Seager, Kyle Lewis, and Josh Naylor. I would have to guess Franmil Reyes.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be Reyes, right?
That's my guess.
If it's barrel percentage, it's Reyes. If it's like barrels per plate appearance, I think it's Seager.
Okay. Yeah. If it's barrels per batted ball event, absolutely it's Trammell Reyes. But barrels per plate appearance, then that throws it up in the air a little bit more. Matthew says these polls are easy tonight, so watch now for Matthew to not get another one correct all night.
Do you guys know who's number 1 in baseball in barrel percentage?
Is it Pavin Smith? Wild guess.
It is not.
Brandon Inge.
Yes. It's Shohei Ohtani.
Of course it is.
Okay.
I think we have to force Artie Moreno to sell this team.
You could say that about a lot of owners.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not my... probably not the first team that I would want to force someone to sell.
The White Sox are definitely up there.
Sorry, I had something in my throat there.
Well, Gilbert's done, it looks like.
Is that it? 4 innings. Yeah. Drew
Steckenrider.
New pitcher.
Former Marlin closer, I believe.
Was he?
Like 1 year.
Well, I guess that doesn't say too much about your pedigree as a pitcher.
Oh, no, probably not.
Depending on the season.
6 career saves.
Okay. So the Mariners have quite a bit of bullpenning to do then.
That bullpen's been really good all year, though, hasn't it?
Have they? I haven't been paying attention, no.
For the Mariners?
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, Kendall Graveman's been unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Rafael Montero's been really good.
Okay.
Let me take a look at who else they have.
Yep. As soon as we brought up owners, we
Pirates
have,
legend Casey Sadler.
Casey Sadler is a legend of many a team.
Oh, yeah, he did play for the Cubs, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, Kendall Graveman is yet to give up an earned run.
Wow. Yeah, so as soon as we brought up owners, we've got Scott saying eat the Illich family. I would also say the same for the Ricketts family. And
How about Bob Nutting? Do I even need to say anything else?
Okay, I change it. Bob Nutting has to sell the Pirates.
I have to say I'm not that upset that David Glass sold the Royals. I will say that much. And John Sherman, by owner standards, has proven to be an okay owner so far. So,
Well, like, when you get an owner that actually cares, man, oh, is it night and day? Because everyone forgets how awful it was during the McCourt years.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't tell you who owns the Dodgers now. I'm sure they're not in a rush to sell the team.
Magic Johnson, right?
Yeah, he's part of that group.
Part owner.
Imagine your team not being owned by Patrick Mahomes, IMO.
Or Alex Rodriguez.
I don't think we have any Timberwolves fans in chat.
We're back to the Tigers beating the Royals on the day Mahomes bought steak. That's rough.
Mahomes, a former Cubs draft pick?
No, Tigers draft pick.
Really? I thought it was the Cubs.
I'm pretty sure it was the Tigers, and Scott can affirm that. But I do believe the Tigers drafted Mahomes. I do have to say also, I've thought this now for a while. Ahmed Rosario has a fantastic beard. Yep, Tigers draft pick. Mahomes is a Tigers draft pick.
Yes, you are right.
Pirates legend Patrick Mahomes.
I could have sworn somebody was the Cubs.
Wasn't the Cubs that drafted? Some team drafted Tom Brady.
The Expos drafted Tom Brady.
Okay.
Really?
100%. That's a good pull. Tom Brady was a catcher too, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Kyle Lewis moment.
Kyle Lewis moment? Incoming? Yeah, skied that one a little bit. Oh, sheesh. Almost scary there with Kyle Lewis and Dylan Moore.
Alright. Now my reaction. Ooh.
Patrick Mahomes, future Washington football team quarterback, says Matthew. Good luck with that.
Wow.
I do wish you the best of luck with that, because I think you're going to need it if you hold on to that take for too long. The Tigers have drafted more Super Bowl winning quarterbacks than the Lions.
Oh, that's awful.
That's yeah. It do indeed be like that
Yeah,
sometimes.
until Matt Stafford wins 3 with the Rams, then.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I certainly can't talk about my team drafting or not drafting Super Bowl winning quarterbacks as a Bears fan.
But
Hey, here's to hoping Justin Fields plays well.
No kidding.
except he's going to sit behind Andy Dalton all year.
Oh, I'm disgusted. That's all I have to say. QB1, Andy Dalton.
QB1 Andy Dalton.
Ugh. Rather have Jared Goff.
Dodgers are owned by the Guggenheim Group. Okay. That doesn't mean that much to me,
Yeah,
but
that doesn't do it for me either.
Yeah.
Oh. So Gilbert, what year was Gilbert drafted? I'm interested. I feel like every other time I do one of these, we get into some good
18?
draft trivia.
Just a guess.
Well,
Guess
and
18.
it's interesting too. He was
Yep.
drafted 18. So there's a lot of 2018 draftees that are now, making the majors and have made the majors.
Well, Kelenic's also 2018.
Yes,
well.
he is indeed. So that's 2 more additions to the 2018 draftees that have made the majors.
Was that
and
Brady Singer as well?
Brady Singer, yep.
Yeah.
Nick Madrigal was that year.
Madrigal.
Madrigal.
Mize, Bart,
Mize.
Bohm, Madrigal, Jonathan India, and Kelenic. Kelenic were the top 6.
The Rays.
Kyler Murray.
Murray,
boy,
yep.
Kyler.
Oh.
So right now we are. So y'all just named the top 5 picks. Kelenic was also 6. Kelenic was 6. Singer was 18. So right now we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first rounders in 2018 that have made the majors so far. Can we come up with the rest? I mean, obviously, I know them because I'm looking at it.
I have it right in front of me too. So.
Oh, okay. So the highest pick we haven't yet said was pick 7 overall has made the majors.
What team?
Padres.
Padres? That's not Abrams.
No, Abrams was 19. I want to say.
Yeah. Who was before Abrams? Weathers.
Yes.
Wait, no, Weathers.
Yep, Ryan
yeah,
Weathers. And then the Twins at 20th overall took
Kirilloff?
not Kirilloff.
Larnach. St. Louis Madrigal. Yeah.
24th overall was the first player out of this draft class to make the majors.
And has the highest career WAR of anyone in this draft class.
Really?
At least per Baseball Reference, yes.
That's Horner,
I mean,
right?
it's a pitcher.
That is Horner.
Oh, okay.
Nico Horner. 31st made his debut this year. As did a lot of these guys, really. And as soon as I say the team, I think you'll get it.
Campisano?
No. Debuted with the Rays. Drafted
Honeywell.
by the Rays. No.
Oh, McClanahan.
McClanahan, yep. And the last 2 were both drafted by the same team. One of them currently has an 18.5 career ERA.
Daniel Lynch.
Yep.
Brady Singer.
We already got Singer.
Oh, somebody else. Isbell.
No. Isbell was a 2016, I believe. Or maybe 2017. But Isbell was oh, no, you know what? Isbell was second round 2018. No. Second round, but maybe 2017. 2018, the Royals' first, 6 picks were college pitchers.
Isbell was 3rd round of 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew he was a later rounder. This might be the stumper. He was 40th overall, drafted by the Royals.
Really?
And I just told you he was a college pitcher.
Oh, Bubich?
Yep. Chris Bubich. So yeah. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12 guys had debuted from that class before the 2 tonight. So Gilbert became 13 and Kelenic became 14. And Estevao says Lux. I don't think Lux was drafted 2018.
No, 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're done with the 5th inning now, and Logan Gilbert did not vibe, but Zach Plesac does happen to be vibing through 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately.
So we head to the 6th inning, and it's 4-0 Cleveland. Let's see. Nothing new in chat. We've now exhausted our 2018 draft trivia.
Now it's 2017 draft trivia.
Let's see.
Talking about the draft, I will say that Jared Kelenic is the highest drafted prep player out of Wisconsin in history. There's only 2 other prep picks to be picked in the first round out of Wisconsin. The other is Gavin Lux, who went 20th overall in 2016 to the Dodgers. And then a guy that never made the major leagues, Gary Polzinski, who went 15th overall by the Reds in 1970.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So, new poll just dropped. Who currently leads the Cleveland baseball team in sprint speed? Oh.
Wow.
Cesar Hernandez, Jose Ramirez, Ahmed Rosario, or Andres Jimenez?
I do know that one. I won't say it. I looked before the game.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Rosario?
You can put your guess in and see.
Ahmed Rosario.
But yeah, Scott got it wrong with me. Cesar Hernandez is not the answer.
Is Eddie and Ahmed, are they brothers?
I don't think so.
They're brothers, right? They look alike.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think they are.
That would be wild if they're brothers playing on the
They
same
have 2
team.
Rosarios and 2 Ramirez's.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not.
No, I don't think so.
They look kind of alike.
So that's actually interesting that the first 6 picks from 2018 have now debuted, and none of the first 3 picks from 2017 have debuted yet.
Who were those 3? Royce Lewis?
Yep.
Is that him? Lewis, Hunter Green,
Uh-huh.
and
Padres.
Gore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Well, Gore's going to debut this year. Royce Lewis is lost for the season. I forget what he had. Was it ACL?
Yeah, and Hunter Green's pumping 101 in his first start.
Yeah, he's looking really good in Double A.
Yeah.
I wish they let him do the 2-way thing.
Was Hunter Green a two-wayer?
Really good choice.
Wow. That'd be quite a cannon at shortstop.
Yeah. I think they let him play shortstop a little bit in low A ball in his first season.
Although, to be fair, it does make sense that none of those guys have debuted, given that those were 3 prep picks with the first 3 picks. Compared with 2018, Kelenic was the first prep pick of the draft at 6. Yeah. I didn't realize Jonathan India was also out of Florida.
Yeah,
Singer.
that Florida team was really good
Yeah.
with all those pitchers.
Because Coar was out of Florida too.
Yeah, Dane Dunning, Singer,
Yeah. Wow.
a couple others.
Wow.
AJ Puck.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's at least like one or two others too. I think Sean Anderson of the Twins.
Scott says, Ethan, do you want lighter at 1-1?
I've been very back and forth. I think I do. I want a pitcher.
Yeah.
I think it's really important that they get a pitcher, whether it's him or Kumar. I'll pretty much split down the middle, but it's been really back and forth for the entire season.
Sure. So Scott, the Tigers are sitting at third pick, right? Who are you thinking there? And I don't really remember who's in this draft class after the two Vanderbilt guys.
Yeah,
There's Jordan Lawler and
Lawler,
yeah. Adrian
Marcelo
Del Castillo.
Mayer, Del Castillo, Henry Davis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have it pulled up in another window.
Gunnar Hogland, who just got Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, he just shredded his arm.
Yeah. Man, all those
Pirates drafted him in one of the drafts we were just talking about. I think it was 18.
Hogland.
Yeah.
all those fans
really?
were so obsessed with getting that foul ball they didn't even notice Jared Kelenic is like 3 feet from them. Scott wants Henry Davis or Rocker. All right. Just make sure.
Was Rocker drafted before? Because he was
Yeah.
like a top
He
prospect
was.
a couple years ago.
He definitely was.
Drafted by the Rockies
In
in
the
the 38th
38th
round in
round.
2018.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He didn't fall victim to the Riley Pint curse. Drafted out of high school
Yeah.
by the Rockies, and then
None of the Rockies' recent draft picks have turned out well.
yeah. But,
Brendan Rodgers still hasn't figured it out yet.
Hey.
And he's had a lot of injuries.
But hey, good luck, Zach Fiend.
Yeah.
Are we between innings right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We are going to go ahead and throw up a quick break then, our first break of the game, and we will be back with you for bottom of the 6th now.
Yep.
Sounds good. We will be right back. All right, so we're back here for the bottom of the 6th, where Plesac, who is how many pitches in? I haven't seen the pitch. Oh, 57 pitches in too.
Oh, wow.
So he is
Yeah.
really cruising right now. Only 2 strikeouts. So this game has been actually a whole bunch of contact. Josiah Gray has been shut down with shoulder impingement.
Oh wow.
Man.
I gotta say, shoulder impingement's nasty. That's one I've been through myself. But yeah.
Well, again, the thing about the Dodgers is it'll be like some random dude you never heard of comes up and he's just gonna start dealing.
Oh yeah. The Dodgers have had a ton of injuries this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I never thought I would be excited seeing a video of Cody Bellinger running, but this is where we're at.
Yeah, injuries will do that to you. Oh, swinging a drive, no.
All right, he's up again.
Swinging a deep fly, so he's back.
There we go.
So we've done 2 cycles of the Mariners order so far, and here he is, Jared Kelenic. And so what I was going to say is we've now had, we're bottom of the 6th, so we've had, 34 outs so far. Only 9 of them have been strikeouts, which isn't too low of a rate, I suppose. But Plesac has 2, and then the Mariners have finally started stringing them together over the last couple innings.
And Gilbert looked like he put it together in that last inning for the most part.
Yeah. Which makes it a little bit interesting maybe that they took him out.
Oh no.
Oh.
So 0-2 count, and hits it right to the first baseman. So Kelenic goes
0
down
for
a
3 with a
third time. 0 for 3 with a walk? Question mark?
0 for 3 with a walk. Fruiter's right here. I just need that walk.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that outfield assist at home plate.
Yeah. Coming soon. Yeah. Let's see. Haven't heard anything. Haven't seen anything from Twitch chat in a while. Let's see if anyone's still out there. Give us your wildest prediction for what's gonna happen in the rest of this game. Like something just wacky that's gonna happen.
The Mariners score 5 in the 8th, and then they win on a walk-off outfield assist at home plate by Kelenic.
Okay. Sticking with the outfield assist at home. I like it.
Sticking with it.
Yeah, I
I already
don't
said
hate
the
that.
Kelenic Grand Slam.
The Kelenic
walk-off
Grand Slam.
Grand
Okay,
Slam,
the
so-
walk-off Grand Slam.
Stick with it.
All right.
I'm going to go
I
with
like
the
it.
John Boyce, someone throws it to 27th base.
Ooh. Well, Plesac's still getting the whiffs right now, although he hasn't exactly been racking them up tonight. But Robert Duggar, that's probably the first player that's going to take the field tonight that I've never heard of.
Former Marlin. I know that for sure.
All right.
Oh. Get down.
I didn't know Plesac wears 34. I suppose I got to come up with a wild prediction of my own. Kelenic, Scott says Kelenic strikes out so badly he retires mid-game in his next at-bat. You know, I respect it. If we're going for bold takes, that is a bold take.
Who was that did that in the NFL?
Oh, good
He
question.
played for the Bills. I remember he was playing for the
He's a
Bills.
former Colt.
Vontae Davis.
Yes.
Vontae Davis. There it is.
Retired mid-game. Well, let's see. I don't know if we're really on retires mid-game watch here, we already covered Pujols and Frazier, who would have been better bets for the retire mid-game. Although Pujols with the 20 million to collect if he just plays out the season is not really. He'd be a fool to retire mid-game. I think most people would agree. Nah, this ain't for me. Scott, I think it would take more than going 0 for 4 in his MLB debut with a couple of strikeouts for Kelenic to decide that Major League Baseball is not for him.
It took Kyler Murray less.
How bad does the strikeout have to be if Javi Baez hasn't done that yet?
Genuinely the worst plate discipline I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Notably not the best shortstop in Chicago.
I do not speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. Dan asks, Dodger Joe, will the Dodgers overcome these early injuries to repeat as World Series champions?
You know, I just wrote a whole thing about this too. I think so. Everything looks good. It's just we've been losing in a bunch of weird ways, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers pitching's been really good, and even their lineup has been pretty good. If you look at their numbers.
Yeah, because when I was looking into it, because I've been working a lot, so I haven't had a chance just to sit down and watch a game going into this week, and I was expecting cataclysmic numbers. If you look at the Dodgers fan base, you would think we're playing the Pirates and Tigers.
Hey.
Sorry, but
No, you're right.
no, we
The
just
Royals,
look good on offense. It's just bad luck, honestly.
Matthew, I'm not reading Matthew's prediction for this game because it's garbage and should be launched to the sun. Mason predicts a Kyle Seager bomb. Can't hate it.
Okay.
So all of a sudden we are moving pretty quickly. These last several half innings have really cruised by. Oh, Tito just going no mask at all. That's probably the first instance I've seen since COVID where a manager just not wearing a mask. And I wonder if that's related to the CDC news today.
Are they at the 85%?
I couldn't tell you.
India?
I could not tell you.
I think if you're at 85% of all your game day personnel, players and all that, you don't have to wear masks.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I wonder how the MLB is gonna do protocols now that the CDC's come out with the new guidelines.
Yeah. Esteval thinks that the vibes will go the whole game. That is his prediction. And he also wants to know what's up with Castillo. Luis Castillo, I'm assuming?
Ooh.
He got shelled today.
Oh, did
really
he?
bad.
Did he? Okay.
8 runs in 3 innings or something.
Sheesh.
He's had a terrible start to the
By
season.
the Rockies, no less.
In Colorado?
Yes, in Colorado.
I think so.
Okay, that explains it.
It certainly helps explain it.
But just on the season, oh man, has it been rough.
Yeah.
He gave up 10 runs on opening day or something, didn't he?
Which,
Yeah, something
I
like
mean,
that.
if you were a believer that the Reds rotation and the Reds as a team were not that good on the whole, then that's certainly perhaps a little bit vindicating.
Well, I don't think people were going to be saying that about Castillo, though.
I think there were certainly people that said Castillo's not that good before the year. I don't know that anyone would have really bet that he's this bad.
The problem is the Reds' best pitcher is TJ Antone, and he's in the bullpen.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, what's his stamina looking like? Is he a guy that they can stretch out if they wanted to?
He's been throwing 2 or 3 innings
Okay.
here and there.
Yeah, because when I saw Cincinnati, I think he went multiple innings in that game.
Yeah.
He has 11 appearances in 18 2/3 innings, so he's been doing multiple
So
innings
he's
a
been
lot.
stretching out. And I know we just had Sam Hicks-Jerkins, who's one of our new writers, wrote about how David Bell has not really had confidence in the right bullpen arms, which has hurt Cincinnati so far, too.
Yeah. Amir Garrett's got a over 9 ERA.
Oh, he's so awful. So awful. It fills me with so much joy. He is absolutely awful. He gave up a grand slam to Eric Gonzalez in a Major League Baseball game.
Once again, on the subject of Amir
Eric
Garrett.
Gonzalez, number
Once again, on the subject of Amir Garrett, I do not speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
See, giving up a grand slam to Eric Gonzalez would make you retire mid-game.
Yeah.
You'd
They
think.
brought him in up 11-0 in the 9th inning, and he immediately loaded the bases and then gave up a grand slam.
Sheesh. Well, Jake Bauers is showing, after his early RBI, he's showing why he is actually at the bottom of this Cleveland lineup. With a couple of not so good looking strikeouts. So as I said, I've never seen Duggar before, but I've got to say he looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Woo! And line out right to the shortstop, ends the top of the 7th. So again, we keep cruising right along. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th, and we are about an hour 45 into this game. And
do you guys count Madison Bumgarner's no-hitter as an official no-hitter?
With
Shorten's accomplishments count as much as regular accomplishments. That's all I'm going to say.
With immense hesitation to acknowledge any success on the part of Madison Bumgarner, yes.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I do not like Madison Bumgarner whatsoever.
No, me neither.
I love him.
Oh, wake up, new trivia. I put my phone away. Peyton, I can't speak because if I do, Horwath's just going to go on this massive anti-Javi Baez rant.
And Ethan.
Yeah.
What is it?
True or false, both teams have a top 30 leader in WRC Plus this season.
True.
The highest individual WRC Plus between the teams is 142.
I would assume Jose Ramirez or Franmil.
Ramirez.
Indians.
I think I'm gonna say. Oh, I was wrong. So I thought it was only the Mariners. I thought it would be Haniger because I know he's been swinging it pretty well.
Yeah.
But it is not only the Mariners. And I don't know if everyone has answered at this point. Matthew, Scott,
yeah, I got it wrong.
Ethan got it wrong. Scott says, "Man, I love true or false questions that have 4 potential answers. Those are the best."
Zach Plesac's next pitch will be his 69th pitch.
Nice.
Nice.
Who's Spencer? Spencer got that one right. Oh, wow. Actually, I do want to give a leaderboard update. But only second place and below. So second place, we have Ethan, who has 20 points. Third place, we have a big tie between me, Spencer, Dan, Evan, and Nate, who all have 10. And then alone in fourth place, we have Scott Bentley with a whopping 0 points. Congrats, Scott, on getting them all wrong. And by the way, Scott's complaining about the true or false question that has only 2 answer choices, and that has 4 answer choices. Even if there were only 2, Scott would have got it wrong. So.
Taking after his favorite team and finishing last. Oh no!
Oh.
But the Twins are in last.
True. This is true.
It's okay, Scott. I got you.
I haven't heard from Scott, so he might have logged off. Maybe
The last
not.
thing he said was, "Well, Baez stinks."
Getting them all wrong is just impressive as getting them all right.
He's the dude that you're shocked he gets the name right in the test.
Well, we do owe Scott plenty of credit for for carrying our Sunday night watch parties. So, it's okay if you don't happen to be the best at the trivia, Scott. Tiger's literally
not everyone can be great at everything, unless you're Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. All right, so on his 73rd pitch, Plesac gets an out, and he's still vibing.
Great vibes.
And I do need to say, with this has to be the earliest point in a season in which a team would have been involved in 3 no-hitters. Right? Because Cleveland has been on the receiving end of both Rodon's and
Wade Miley.
Miley, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So May 13th, and they could have been involved in.
Wait, didn't Seattle? Didn't they get no hit by John Means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're about.
Wow. This is the team that's been no hit twice is now potentially going to get no hit for the second time. That would be ridiculous. Or sorry, no, the team that has been no hit twice is about to no hit a different team for the second time. New poll.
Yeah.
Does Plesac finish the vibings? Well, he just got Kyle Lewis out again, so he's now
7
outs
away.
6 2/3.
Unbelievable.
He's 7 outs away, yeah. Right now we are unanimous yes that Plesac does finish the vibings, except Peyton.
No longer unanimous.
Because Peyton doesn't like fun. Matthew says some guy just flipped over that chair. I missed that. I did not see that.
They would have replayed it, though.
I feel like. Peyton says no, he just hates being in pain. That's fair.
Hey, my shirt is the Pirates Pain shirt, so I don't want to hear it. Your fan base didn't actually make a shirt like this for your own
that
team.
says pain, yeah.
Get down.
We've got Diego potentially making it home to catch some of the hot mic.
Nice catch.
Electric. All right, so Josh Naylor with 2 pretty nice catches so far. And Plesac is through the 7th inning on 78 pitches.
Wow. With only 2 strikeouts.
That is ridiculous, man. And that's me saying early in the game that Gilbert was maybe in trouble for allowing so many fly balls. Plesac's doing the same.
Yep.
How many strikeouts did Wade Miley have in his no-hitter?
Oh.
He couldn't have had a ton.
I don't think it was many.
Let's see if I can find the box score real quick.
He had 8. Wow.
Oh, okay.
That's more than I would have expected.
Yeah.
Where did Dallas Braden throw his perfect game? Was it
the Coliseum?
Seattle?
The Coliseum on Mother's Day.
Was it the Coliseum?
I think it was.
I would say it was the Coliseum, would be my guess. So, and Means' no-hitter was in Seattle.
Yeah.
But Philip Humber's perfect game was in Seattle too.
Yeah.
Philip Humber threw a perfect game. That still amazes me.
Was where did Felix
that the
throw
last
his
perfect
perfect game?
game?
At Seattle, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Answer was only Cleveland, by the way. Franmil Reyes is the only player in the top 30 in WRC Plus between these teams right now.
I'm shocked Jose Ramirez isn't up there.
Well, he homered today, so he might be now.
Yeah, you never know.
But then again, so did Reyes.
Yeah, true, actually.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna have another time to tell this story, but I'd probably have the greatest no-hitter story ever.
Okay, hit us.
Because my brothers and I, we went to Dodger Stadium and it happened to be on Jake Arrieta's no hitter.
Ah.
We were in trouble.
Boo.
So get the text from the parents like, come home, like right now, right now, right now. We're like, can we finish the top of the first inning? They're like, yeah, fine. So after the top of the first, we leave our seats and like try and get out of the parking lot while fans are still coming in. And to this day, I'm convinced we're the only people that went to a no-hitter but never saw the dude throw a single pitch.
I see. My first question is, how do you go to the Dodgers game and then have to leave and go home because you're in trouble?
This is good parenting.
I guess so. Yeah. They knew, they could sense that it was coming, and they wanted to save you from watching the Dodgers get no hit.
Yeah, I was there when the Red Sox clinched in 2018. It can be rough at the ballpark sometimes, man.
Oh sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got really excited with that base hit, but then I realized it was the wrong team, so it didn't matter.
Yep, wrong team.
Yep. No, we're just excited for some offense at this point.
For sure. Wherever it comes from. I do, I like, if the vibings go through the game, though, I wouldn't mind, no more Cleveland offense.
Yeah, just all back to please that.
Really wouldn't change my day.
That's the thing is, you never want to see more of the offense. You're like, no, get them back on the mound.
Zach Plesac was the opposing pitcher in the Rodon no-hitter.
Wow.
Yeah, and he got shelled that game, didn't he?
Yeah, didn't make it out of the first inning.
That's wild.
This is like vibeception right now.
Yeah. Well, and like it's gonna keep happening with the ball this year. Like it's just ridiculous.
He was the opposing pitcher for Miley, too.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow.
That's got to be a record.
Were those each of his last 3 starts?
No,
Maybe including
this
this
was a
one.
couple weeks ago.
Quite a while ago.
Oh, we got Diego in chat, everybody. Diego is in chat. Electric. Absolutely. Diego and Scott in the HotMic chat together. Now what I need to do is find a stream of this game for Diego.
You don't get all those NordVPN ads when you're watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Diego is very Mott sober.
He is indeed very not sober. But he's out here, and that's what matters. Oh, sorry, he's very Mott sober, excuse me.
Very Mott sober.
So, yeah, Duggar back out for a second inning. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I just found out about him about half an hour ago, so I don't know if he typically, pitches more than an inning. So Dan asked a little bit ago.
He was a starter previously.
Oh, okay.
With the Marlins.
Okay.
Okay.
So Dan asked a little bit ago, are no-hitters more talent or luck?
It's mostly talent, but there's definitely luck involved.
Well, yeah, if you're like...
It's always like a really good
if,
defensive player, too.
Especially if you're saying relative to the average human being, obviously it's mostly talent, but, relative to the average pitcher, I would say it's probably more luck than not.
Yeah, because Homer Bailey's thrown 2 in his career. Clayton Kershaw's thrown 1.
Yeah.
I think
Mike Fiers has thrown 2.
Thrown like 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, Philip Humber has a perfect game.
Yeah. Again, we just keep going back to that.
He was like the worst pitcher ever after that perfect game.
I'm trying to remember. So what team is it now that's gone the longest without a no-hitter? Is it the Pirates?
The Pirates have gone the longest without just one pitcher. They threw a combined no-hitter in like 97 or something.
Okay. Because the Royals haven't had a no-hitter in a long time. I know. Diego says Tim Lincecum. Love Tim Lincecum.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Lincecum.
Oh, there's always the Dodgers fan.
Well, not just that too, but like practicing as a pitcher in the backyard. Dad's like, I heard Tim Lincecum's dad. Put the dollar right there, so we're gonna try that now.
Woo! Jose Ramirez gave a ball a ride into foul territory.
Wow.
Yeah, Zach Plesac was the starter both times the Indians were no-hit this year. He's just one of two pitchers to start 2 games where his team gets no-hit in a single season, along with 1973 Jim Perry. He would be the first pitcher ever to start 2 times his team was no-hit and throw a no-hitter in the same year.
This has to happen.
And it's May 13th, by the way.
That's crazy.
Jim Perry, 41.6 career WAR.
Wow.
Never heard of the guy.
More than Ryan Howard.
That is plenty. That's double Ryan Howard.
That's probably triple Ryan Howard.
Yeah.
But if you combine Ryan Howard and Brandon Inge, how many would it take to get this?
We got to get J-Roy out of here. He's in shambles right now.
They got him.
Again. Oh, different team though.
That was slick.
Ooh. So if 2 pickoffs was your weird prediction of the night, you win. Matthew says
You
it's
even
May
challenge
14th.
it there? Like, even if he was safe.
Yeah, like what's... Like, you may
What
as
if
well
that
just...
took a really long time?
Exactly. You may as well just get Plesac back out there. Oh, whoops. We are... So, yeah, we're headed to the bottom of the 8th. And again, this game's still moving right along. Knock on wood.
This is the more offense Rob Manfred wanted right here.
Yes. But 2 hours in, we are headed to the bottom of the 8th.
How many no-hitters do you guys think are going to be thrown this year?
11.
Like,
11?
how am I supposed to guess?
I guess 18.
18.
In our chats.
I'm going to
Like-
say 6, because then they're going to undead in the ball after this.
There's no way they do that mid-season. They can't possibly. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like,
Diego says at least 4.
at least 4. You gotta respect it. Diego, noted math guru. I mean, shoot. At this rate, Daniel Lynch can go out and throw a no-hitter in his next start. Like like it's impossible to know at this point. Diego is math. Yes, indeed. So
Let's be
Diego,
bold. Who does the next no-hitter?
again, how am I supposed to know? If I had to place a bet this second, my money is on Zach Plesac.
That's good.
Yeah. Diego says Anthony Desclafani. Julio Urias. Scott says Spencer Turnbull.
DeSclafani had a 1-hit shutout going through 5 against the Pirates today, and then they pinch hit for him up 3-0 in the 5th inning.
Wow. Well, so Scott says Spencer Turnbull, but Scott, you're forgetting that we're on a 2 no-hitter a week pace right now, and Turnbull just started today, so someone's probably going to throw one before he even gets another chance to pitch.
Luis Castillo, because nothing makes sense anymore.
Yep.
In the year of the pitcher, 1968, there was only 5 no-hitters.
You say only 5.
Yeah. 2 of them by Hall of Famers, Catfish Hunter and Gaylord Perry.
Wow.
2 best names in baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's over.
Oh,
The vibes are over.
Let's go!
the vibes are gone.
Happy now, Peyton.
Ooh, that was a close play, too. What an amazing catch that would have been to keep it going.
Oh.
He's no Dwayne Wise.
Yeah.
No, that's more the Chase Utley one that saved Rich Hill's almost no-hitter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was one of the greatest games of my lifetime.
Was that a perfect game? By
It was
Rich Hill?
perfect through 8, and then there was an error in the 9th.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he lost it in the 10th.
Joey says Trevor Rogers is going to throw the next no-hitter. I don't hate that pick.
Get through.
And so begins the Mariners' 5-run 8th inning. This is all going according to Ethan's plan.
How close are we to Kelenic?
Oh, Plesac thought that he was, who was it that made that
Tyler
slip?
Matzik.
Yeah, Plesac thought he was Tyler Matzik there. Alright, so the ground out is not a great continuation of the 5-run 8th inning, but, you know.
Got 2 outs to work with.
Yeah. And actually, Plesac may have broken up the double play opportunity there
Yep.
by making that ball take longer to get to Rosario. But let's see. So we've got what point? We're like bottom half of the order right now too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dylan Moore.
Kelenic spot is going to
Yeah.
come up again. Unless it will come up again.
So he gets a 4th plate appearance. Here comes the walk.
0 for 3 with a walk, truthers. It's our time.
A couple of walks here would load the bases for Kelenic.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Grand
yeah.
Slam.
A lot of predictions in play right now.
Not a walk-off grand slam, but you know, if he does
I'll
hit a
take
grand
it.
slam, I'd consider you
grand
close
slam.
enough.
Yeah, I'd give it to him.
We could have an extra inning walk-off grand slam.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Esteval thinks it's going to be Bieber on Sunday that throws the next no-no. Oh,
I can see it.
we got the runner on 3rd, so Seattle might just plate their first run here.
Who's pitching against the Pirates tomorrow? That'll do it. Kevin Gausman is pitching against the Pirates.
Oh,
That's
there
a
it
good
is.
pick.
That is, yeah, don't hate that. Diego, what do you think of Kevin Gausman next MLB no-hitter?
He's on board.
He says Gausman. Yep, that's it.
Gayoded.
Gouted.
Gouted. The Pirates are scoring like 1.5 runs a game for the last like 3 weeks, so very much in play.
Yeah, okay.
Gone!
How are the Penguins doing?
I don't pay attention to hockey, so I couldn't tell you.
Wow.
Oh, that's a upper deck boom sauce.
Oh, for Dylan Moore? We breaking out the Seattle boom sauce right now?
Upper deck
Oh,
swinging a drive.
sheesh! That's a drive. Man, that was out of here in a hurry.
Wow.
And Seattle's on the board just like that. 3 batters, 2 hits, and 2 runs.
Dylan Moore starting
We
to
got
heat
a
up.
game.
And suddenly we got a ball game. That's right.
Diego says the Giants are allowed to lose one game to the Pirates. I'm changing my no-hitter prediction to the Tyler Anderson revenge game on Saturday. Tyler Anderson, who had a no-hitter in like the 7th inning against the Padres like a week ago, he will no-hit the Giants on Saturday.
Tyler Anderson is very good, yeah.
He is very good.
Yeah, the fan did make a nice catch up there. That is a very good call.
Oh, nice. You can always try the in the hat when you forget to bring your glove to a game.
Question, and this is trivia from Estevo. Who hit the only inside the park walk-off grand slam ever?
Roberto Clemente. Not
Ricky
positive, but I feel good about that guess.
Okay.
Ricky Henderson.
I think it's Clemente.
I feel like I've heard that trivia question before.
Peyton thinks it's Clemente. I have no clue. I feel like it's got to be like decades old, or I would know about it more.
Yeah.
That's why I just guessed the fastest guy.
Yeah. Yep, it's Clemente.
Well,
Dan says if there's justice in the world, tomorrow Kershaw versus the Marlins will be a no-hitter.
It's a solid bet.
Sure.
Even Alcantara's going to be good, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shoot, there's my pick. Alcantara tomorrow.
They're going to no-hit each other tomorrow, but
Yeah.
one of them's going to allow a run.
Now, it's going to be that bizarro situation that now can happen where you could throw a perfect game and lose.
Well, so you'd expect, right, that with the pitcher hitting being back in the National League, it's kind of crazy that what was the first 9-inning no-hitter this season?
Musgrove, right?
Musgrove.
yeah.
And
It
now
was in
it's
Texas,
In
though.
Texas. So every 9-inning no-hitter this season has been with the DH.
Wow, yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
bet that makes Matthew Penn very happy.
Oh, ball one.
Oh, yep. So he's back up. Here he is, Jared Kelenic.
Ban the DH and we get fewer no-hitters.
Yeah, we're always talking about bringing the DH to the National League. Why don't we just get rid of it from the American League? I want to see some JD Martinez playing the outfield.
Hard disagree.
Tough call.
You gotta get Nelson Cruz out there.
I want as little of Jorge Soler playing the outfield as I can get. So I know we were talking about big prospect debuts since, like, Bryce Harper.
Scratch! Ah, shoot.
Is Kelenic
What
the
up?
biggest left-handed hitter prospect since Harper?
Yeah, definitely. Because Soto's debut was not really hyped
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, so a high fly ball there, but no dice out of it.
Oh,
for
Tani,
Kelenic.
if you want to include him as a left-handed hitter.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Did he debut as a hitter or as a pitcher?
Good
Hitter
point. I
first.
think it was as a...
Yeah, because
Well,
he
I
wasn't
think it
doing
was
both
the
at the
hitter.
time.
Because I think he debuted on a Sunday. So that would have been like maybe the third game of the season or something like that.
Scott says Soler looked great today and right. I don't even want to know. I'm going to be honest.
Full on Mookie Betts out there in right field.
Diego likes the strategy of not having a DH, but is pro universal DH.
Oh, it was so much more fun with the DH last year.
Yeah. And Estevao says, watch Dave Roberts take Kershaw out tomorrow with 7 hitless 90 pitches.
Oh, wait, who would he bring in, though? He brings
Graterol.
in Mitch White. He doesn't go like Trinan or Gonzalez. No,
Oh,
it's going to be
good.
Mitch White first out of the bullpen.
Soler easily cost the Royals 2 runs today in right field. That sounds about right.
Pirates legend Octavio Dotel.
Ooh, that's a
White
good
Sox
name.
legend, Octavio Dotel.
All right, so here we come, top of the ninth. The Mariners score 5 runs and win on a Kelenic outfield assist at home plate is unfortunately not up. Just one of these pitchers did not play for all 5 of the Pirates, White Sox, Royals, Dodgers, and Cleveland baseball team. Wow, that's quite a poll that you were able to get all of our teams and the team that's playing in on one trivia question, Peyton. I'm quite impressed. I also don't know. Like, I have no idea.
I was just gonna say that Octavio Dotel played for all four of our teams: the Pirates,
Yep.
Royals, White Sox, and Dodgers.
Okay. Yeah, well, currently Diego is the only one that's gotten this correct.
Who are the options?
Ken Brett, Octavio Dotel, and Roberto Hernandez.
The original Roberto Hernandez.
Dotel, Tigers legend.
I'm not fighting with Scott over Octavio Dotel. If he gets Brandon Inge, we get Dotel.
There you go. Fair enough. Dan says, so we're all in agreement on a Kershaw no-no tomorrow. Joseph Estevao says that they bring in Scott Alexander against 3 straight right-handed batters.
See, I was thinking Alexander, but he's on the IL right now.
Okay. I miss Scott Alexander. You got him from the Royals.
Yeah, when they were doing the ring ceremony and they're like his second ring, I was shocked. I didn't realize he was a part of that 2015 team.
Oh, was he? I wouldn't have told you that.
Really?
Yeah.
That might have been a regular season thing. I don't remember him being a guy in the playoffs. I could be wrong about that, though.
Wow, yeah, he only appeared in 4 games.
Yeah.
So Scott Alexander has more rings than Clayton Kershaw.
Baseball. Did he make a postseason appearance that year? I have to say I don't know what I was expecting, but I typed in Scott into the Baseball Reference search bar and was expecting his name to be there.
He did not in 2015.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get a 3-pitch inning?
Oh, geez. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And Cleveland has Clace warming up. Or is it Class A?
Class A.
Class A.
It's like Class A, like the level, minor league level.
Interesting. Okay.
Nerd.
Apologies for the mispronunciation then.
Manual Class A.
Matthew says Scooble no tomorrow. I would prefer if that didn't happen, actually. Have to say. Man, this week of scheduling just really did not want me and Scott to get along.
Boo for the 4+ pitch inning.
Diego, you are indeed correct that the Royals have been bad. That's
Very astute.
That is, yep. I would hope you're not so drunk that you think the Royals have been good.
Still early.
Yeah, coming into today's game, before today's game, the Royals had lost 10 straight and been outscored 70-30 in those 10 games.
My gosh.
So that's certainly not pitching great. Yes, Matthew, I did think the Royals were good on Sunday Night Watch Party 2 weeks ago, and you would have said the exact same about the Nationals in the exact same situation.
Have we ever considered that the Nationals have us right where they want us right now?
How's that?
Because what was it? They were 29-40 in 2019, something like that, and then went on that insane run.
29-31. They were.
They're
They're
Or no,
also
19
playing
and
Josh
31.
Bell every day, so
19
Yeah, it was
and
19 and 31.
Yeah.
I don't think a team could be successful
Ooh.
playing Josh Bell every
Oh,
day.
that was a nasty put away pitch.
Ooh.
Wow. All right. So here we go, bottom ninth, and it's all on the line for Mitch Haniger, Kyle Seager, Kyle Lewis.
And that's just about who you want up.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Just got to see how that cutter plays.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, and Class A just he just had a rough outing, I want to say, against the Cubs. I could be remembering that wrong. Let me check.
This is a red. Give up 3 runs without getting an out.
Yeah, yep, that's what I was thinking of.
What a bum.
Because he had he had a really good ERA heading into that, and then
Yeah, the
was
0
not looking
ERA.
as good. And yeah, we've got a comment in the YouTube chat. Noah says that he's very upset as a Cleveland fan because Plesac had a chance to pitch their first no-hitter in 50 plus years, and he blew it and gave up runs in the process.
God.
Yeah, I've got to say, really stinks for Cleveland to be on the verge of doing something for the first time in over 50 years and blowing it. Yeah, and we've got the I know we've got the Fanatics banner running on HotMic, and we've also got the link out on Twitch and on YouTube. If you are going to make a Fanatics purchase, use that link, and you'll help us out a little bit in the process, and that means a lot to us, of course. So we really appreciate it. So yeah, this season for Class A, 16 and a third innings, 4 walks, 17 strikeouts. That's
Yeah.
not bad. Or wait, it's not bad.
You want to try that again?
Just not bad.
It's just not bad.
not good, actually. Ouch. Matthew says he would roast the last Yankees World Series, but literally doesn't remember it.
Ooh.
I'm just going to sit out of this conversation then.
Hey, you always have that Cueto chant though.
One of my biggest regrets in life is that I did not attend that game in person.
Ooh.
Mm.
Because I probably won't ever see a Pirates playoff game in my lifetime.
Yeah, I still have never been to a playoff game, and suddenly it's not looking great on either of my team's fronts. I tell you what, though, trying to get tickets to any of the playoff games that the Cubs were in 2015, 2016 would have been quite expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember taking the bus in for Game 1 of the World Series in 2017, and everyone's like, "Oh my God! Like, I paid $1,500. I paid $2,000 to be there."
Yeah. No, my during the 2016 World Series, actually, I had a cavity filling, and my dentist filled my cavity and then flew to Cleveland that day to go to Game 6 that night.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Ooh. So 2 pretty quick outs, and suddenly Seattle is on the ropes here. So they've got none other
It's
than...
time for the Kyle Lewis moment.
Yeah, they've got none other than Kyle Lewis, but they'll need more than just Kyle Lewis at this point. So... Cleveland on the verge of spoiling the big pair of debuts tonight. We've got Yankees Nationals beef in HotMic chat.
Pirates fleeced them both in the offseason, by the way. Absolute fleece jobs.
Yeah. Can't hate it. Cannot hate it. So a quick 2-0 count. Are we about to see our third walk of the night out of Kyle Lewis?
I hope so. Make it a little more interesting.
Yeah. We shall see. But yeah, Class A 5 pitches in, so 2 pitches is the most anyone has seen. They just put them right in play, and so really this game was Rob Manfred's dream. Like, everything was in play. The game's about to be done in 2.5 hours. He got the hype of having 2 prospects debut for Seattle, and he still got to black it out in the local markets.
Yeah, you saw that like a market blackout chart that was on going around the other day, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's been going around for years. It's
Or Iowa.
Yeah, poor.
Or Nevada.
Yeah, Iowa and Nevada.
There's another walk. He did it.
Woo, Kyle Lewis! Yeah, Diego's blacked out from it in Idaho. So there we go, the 5-pitch walk, and the Mariners have a base runner. They have
Ty France.
limited life, but Ty France has a chance to do something here.
This would be quite the time for a swing and a drive.
No kidding. Matthew says Kyle Lewis gets picked off. Picked off again to end the game.
Whoa!
I have not heard of too many walk-off pickoffs.
There was one in the World Series a couple years ago, wasn't there?
Alan Craig.
Cardinals.
Yeah,
Red-
it was Cardinals Red Sox. Yeah,
Oh wow.
Was that like obstruction though? Was that like a
geez.
pickoff?
Ooh.
And
I think that was
Class
a different game in the same series.
Class A.
You know what? I
Dex
think you're
Ty
right.
France
Yeah, there was like
with
2
the first
crazy
pitch.
plays.
There was
Yeah,
the
the
pickoff
Alex
at first
Craig
and the
one.
obstruction call at third.
Yeah. It was Colton Wong that got picked off.
Colton Wong.
Was in the majors in 2013. I would not have told you that.
Yeah, it'd have been just a
So?
youngin.
How did I pull that?
Yeah, he debuted in 2013.
Youngin, a young Colton Wong. Wow. I have to say, I'm impressed by Ty France's helmet hair. I don't think my helmet hair would look that good. So quickly gets out to a 2-0 count here as well.
We need to have Diego this drunk on the next stream he does.
Oh goodness.
Oh, he tried.
Ooh, yeah, big swing there.
Ooh.
Wanted it all. And if he were to walk here, that would be...
What is he doing?
It doesn't sound like he's on the way to walking here.
He just did the same thing again.
Oh, no.
Swung at a ball, freaking catcher's head.
Javier Baez like.
No, Baez swings at balls in the other batter's box.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That was really high to swing at.
Man, that's a filthy cutter.
So a full
Wow.
count here, huh?
Find it ironic that we have Classy against France with the game on the line. He walked him. We're still alive.
Wow. So 2 walks. So those are his 5th and 6th walks all year in 17 innings, pretty much.
Well, that's the thing they were saying after he got traded, is like control has been a big issue with him.
Yeah. And, I mean, if any team can figure that out, it's probably Cleveland, but...
He was traded for Kluber, right?
Yes, he was in
Yeah.
the Kluber trade.
Yeah.
Delano to Shields as well.
Tying run is
Going to
on
be-
base. Yes, sir.
JP Crawford moment.
JP Crawford moment. Now is no time to care about who's starting tomorrow.
Got to fill the air time.
Let it be known that Tim Anderson has 1 more walk than Javi Baez on the year.
So he has 2 walks.
Yeah. That's actually it's kind of funny that's the the whole Chicago shortstop discussion, and neither of them can ever draw a damn walk.
I'm curious to know how many walks that actually is. 4.
4.
Anderson
Yeah.
has 4 walks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
He's like a 1/6 of the way to his money, Grendel.
It's literally 3v4, yeah. Yep.
I'm not that bad at math.
Matthew says Kelenic walk-off time. Well, I'm pretty sure at this point for Kelenic, but
3-0.
Baez's OPS right now is .001 higher than Tim Anderson's.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Stream went
He
down.
walked
Stream
him.
should be back.
He walked Crawford.
No way. No way. Say it
Oh,
ain't so. Oh,
Oh man.
Luis Torrens moment.
Luis Torrens moment. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't realize they pinch ran for Ty France, too.
Yeah.
So there you go. 3 runners on base, and it's Luis Torrens. So we're not going to get to Kelenic here because... Yeah, there's no way to get to Kelenic here.
Oh, they're pulling. They're pulling him.
Class A's coming out.
Old
Yeah.
Terry's
Control.
on his way to the mound.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see. We could get to
Taking
Kelenic
his
here,
sweet
right?
time.
Terry doesn't just go out to the mound for fun.
Oh, wait, no.
No, we can't get to Kelenic in the 9th.
Is Torrens
we can't.
7th?
Torrens
Yeah.
is 7th, yeah. So
Oh,
even
okay.
3 walks.
Yeah.
There's 2 outs, so
I was
even 3
thinking
walks
safe.
here wins the game. Not that, I mean, that'd be a pretty crazy ending.
So if they only score 2, then he could lead off the 10th with a runner on
Yes.
second.
Oh, man.
There you
It's,
go.
it is not possible. Got it right that time. Yeah, Terry Francona, noted 15-win manager. Matthew says he appreciates a quick game for those of us in the Eastern and Central time zones, except suddenly this game is getting less quick. Yeah, Esteval brings up a good point. Baez actually walked against Kershaw. That's one of his 3 walks this year is against Clayton Kershaw.
Baseball.
So yeah, we're glad everyone's hanging in with us. We've got 10 people on HotMic, 6 on Twitch, and 8 on YouTube right now.
Oh boy.
So we're running some good numbers, and we are, as always, we're glad to have you all with us. We'll go ahead and throw up the Fanatics banner one more time on HotMic as we wait for this suddenly quite climactic bottom of the 9th inning with bases loaded, 2 outs, and Seattle down 2 runs still. But what a comeback and what an ending this would be. I mean, it's a good ending either way, pretty much, assuming the game ends in this inning.
This is what baseball's all about right here.
Brian Shaw, I think he was released by the Mariners last year.
Was he?
If I recall correctly.
Yeah, so the Mariners could win 6-4 here with 3 hits on the game.
Yeah, Brian Shaw had an 18 ERA in 6 innings last year with the Mariners.
Wow.
12 earned
Yeesh.
runs in 6 innings.
Yeesh.
It's the revenge game I didn't know I wanted.
I don't know if anyone knew they wanted it.
But we
But
need
here he
it, though.
is against Luis Torrens, who is 0 for 1 in his career versus Brian Shaw.
You
Very
did-
informative statistic right there. Okay, first pitch strike. Better than Class A can say.
That was a heck of a block by Hedges. Wow.
So if the Mariners do walk it off in this bottom of the 9th, Class A gets the blown save, right? And the loss?
I would
Yeah.
assume so, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That was a heck of a pick. Wow.
I think the blown save would go to Shaw, but the
Really?
loss would go to Class A.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think the blown save always goes to the pitcher that allows that run to come home,
Okay.
and the loss goes to the pitcher that allowed the runner to reach base. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, and I have no clue what that would look like if they're not earned runs. I'm guessing the same,
Well-
but
The game's over, one way or the other, it's over.
all
Oh,
right. Ball in play.
All right.
Ball not in play. Strikeout for Brian Shaw, and that's the ball game. So yeah, relatively quick one here. Unfortunately, not the debut that probably either Mariners prospect was hoping for. But good ball game, and we are very glad to have had all of you with us for it. So without any further comments, further ado, any last comments from any of y'all? No? All right. Well, it's been a pleasure being on here with you three and with everybody that's been following along. As always, we thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again next time, which will be for our next Sunday night watch party. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and peace out.